manipulation of matter and the creation of technology. So I embrace it. I think the future is marvelously exciting and bright.
We have all these devices. You're a technophobe. You're a Luddite. To silence and dismiss any and all criticism, not only as irrelevant and irrational, but also as irreverent. That if you're critical, you're not being reverent enough.
Why is it one of my life goals to raise the alarm, to try to generate this debate? And I don't know if it's a simple answer, but one answer is because I'm so ambivalent. See, if I were 100% cosmist, I would just quietly do my work and not say anything. Just do it, right? Because I want the technology to be there. And the faster it's there, less climbing time, right? So more likely that these outlets would be built quietly, and then suddenly, fait accompli, they're just there, right?
So yes, we're living in the last days.
I think we need to downplay the caution and move ahead faster.
My friend! Let alone you think you got away with it.
The debate will heat up and rage.
There are consequences. Jesus is coming soon! Because we're living in the last days.
And then people take sides.
When you do not want to listen to God, the great day of the Lord is near.
And then you'll start getting assassinations.
What did the Bible say? The great day of the Lord is near.
And sabotage.
When you gonna cry out near? The great day of the Lord of Christ's second coming is what?
Gigadeath. The worst war that we've ever seen.
It's near, man. Don't you know?
We have to grow up as a people, and the faster we do that, the better it will be for us all.
Mr. Technology! God said, read it again!
I just feel profoundly schizophrenic on this issue.
I hope I'm not screaming. I don't want to scream.
Torn.
I just wanted to talk.
Because it's so horrible and it's so magnificent.
Sorry! The great day of the Lord is near! It is near!
I don't see that we are going to go back.
You don't have that choice.
That we're going to be able to stop this.
Are we going to stop all this? Are we going to deny the creation of all this magnificence?
You don't have that choice.
All this incredible stuff that may be coming in the future?
And you don't even deserve it!
That's a tragedy. That would be horrible if we did that.
Hallelujah, that's what it's all about.
They could go anywhere. They would be immortal. They would be immortal.
You will be joyful. You get to live with God forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. It's good.
It's very curious. That is, we're not able to be rational about this presumably most rational of activities.
If nature is holy, anti-nature technology must be the devil.
I got a message with God, you hear me? I got a message from God to give to y'all. All y'all.
Now the most pressing issue is aging and death. and human stupidity, which makes it so hard to solve problems. So to me, now all the incentive is towards speeding up development.
If it clicks up to 3 seconds suddenly.
The record is clear, the historical record, that human beings are not capable of safely and reliably using that technology. The potential for mischief is enormous. Okay, and unless human beings somehow reinvent themselves.
Look, I think the solution for us today is the same as it was for the Luddites. And the Luddites took a hammer like this, and a big 10-pound hammer, and they smashed the machines that bothered them. And this is a machine, I think, that bothers me and bothers our life and will destroy our life. Here's what we should do. And
Since 1978, the Unabomber has struck 16 times, killing 3 people and injuring 23. This may be what he looks like.
Sir, are you the Unabomber? Sir, are you the Unabomber?
Do you have anything to say at all?
This is your chance to make a statement, sir.
Theodore Kaczynski was the Unabomber. He was a brilliant mathematician, an assistant professor at the University of California. After 2 years, he resigned without any explanation and went to live in a small cabin in the woods. There, he proceeded to form his personal terrorist group, send letter bombs to scientists and propagators of technology, and become U.S. public enemy number 1, the Bin Laden of the 80s and 90s. In his manifesto, published by some major newspapers, he fulminates against modern society. He says that the proponents of modern technology are naive in their optimism. If scientists succeed in making intelligent machines, he says, the fate of the human race will be at the mercy of the machines. Kaczynski maintains that the bad and good aspects of the industrial technological society cannot be separated. Therefore, he declared revolution on modern society. The destruction of the system must be the revolutionary's only goal. The factories should be destroyed, technical books burned. The alternative proposed by Kaczynski is going back to nature. He calls it wild nature, because he understands that this also means giving up social justice, modern healthcare, and welfare.
I'm convinced that what the Unabomber was saying, a lot of people think. He took it another step further, and as he says in the manifesto, in order to be heard, I had to kill people. Okay, or we, because the manifesto was written as if it were a group. We had to kill people. Well, that's a horrible thought, but it's also true. How do we create the space and the attention to these issues? Okay, Kaczynski did it by killing people. Well, maybe there are better ways of doing that. Okay, I don't know.
What can we expect in the coming decades? The prospects of technology appeal to people's deepest fears as well as to their highest hopes. A rational debate about the future seems no longer possible. In fact, such discussion, by definition, is beyond our human capacities. Aren't we still too human to be prepared for becoming transhuman?